Hey sis, welcome back to my channel for my 18-month update on my DIY micro locks. For those who don't know me, my name is Crystal Williams Foster and I have been locked for 18 months. I have 4C texture hair. I started with about 10 to 11 inches before I got started with my locks. And we are at the 18-month mark and I have so much of what I've learned, what I'm liking, and some aha things that I've actually been able to figure out now that I'm 18 months locked. Also, I colored my hair before I locked it, in case that is a question as well. My hair was more of a reddish brown, I would say more of a ginger. And now, as you can see, just my ends are colored and they're more of a golden brown and not really the ginger look that I started with. Now, I was a loose natural for 7 years and I love being natural. I do miss my afro, I'm not gonna lie to you, but I do not miss the maintenance. And so that is something I can definitely say, that is something I can definitely still tell you at 18 months in. I'm loving the get up and go. I'm loving the simplicity. I do not miss combing and I am enjoying every day with my hair already done. And I will be honest, I did not think that going into 18 months I would possibly still be locked, because I was the girl who liked to change up her hairstyles. I love wearing different wigs and I really do miss that, and I promise you, I think this year I'm gonna get back to that. I just had to really let my hair heal, and we'll go more into that on this video before throwing in different styles and products and wigs and glue and all that other stuff. One of the first things that I can say that I've noticed at 18 months is that your girl, what do y'all see? What do y'all see? It's starting to actually hang, right? Like, even though I'm sitting back here and I can say that my hair is still just a little damp from hydrating it this morning, I mean, she's giving. She's like, she moved, when I move, you move, just like that. And so I'm noticing at the 18-month mark that is starting to actually get the hang time and actually weigh itself down. I feel like the first several months my hair was just going out and getting voluptuous volume, and now it's starting to actually hang and have a lot of body with it. So I appreciate that. I'm loving that, because you best believe, you know, every little chance I get, I'm like, so what? So are we going or not? Like, what do you guys want to do? Trust me, I'm extra over the top, because she can move, I make her move. Now, there are moments where I can say that I do miss my shorter locks. It's really when you start to look at my hair from the side itself. So for those who don't know, I started my locks, I got my hair cut into a style. So for me to start at 10 to 11 inches, my hair was actually probably 15 to 16 inches, maybe 15. And I cut it off so that I can get it cut into a shape, so when I got my locks, it would actually look like a short haircut. Well, now that it's grown, I can say that I'm not a big fan of this. Like, I feel like there's no layer here. It's just all one length, and I like having layers. I like having a shape and definition. And so I have considered cutting this hair just because I want a tapered haircut. Like, just give me layers. And I'm noticing that even though I started with the haircut with some nice layers, it's just growing, and I'm growing out of my layers and I don't like it. So I can tell you that as much as I'm loving the length, I do miss having that tapered, just neat haircut look. A couple of the products that I'm using, I am wetting my hair every single day. I start my morning with hydration. This is linked on my Amazon storefront, and I am hydrating my scalp 2 times a month with this leave-in conditioner here. It doesn't weigh my hair down and it doesn't cause any type of product buildup. And again, I'm just putting small amounts, like not more than that, and taking that, and that is going literally in the scalp. Okay, so that is for my scalp, and it's mostly inside of my hair. As far as oil, I've been using this oil here. I hope it's, here it goes. Okay, I'm using this oil here, and I put this throughout all of my hair 2 times a month as well. So 2 times a month I go in and I do this, and I'm putting these products on freshly cleaned, washed hair. And then 2 times a month I use this on my ends because my hair is still not really fully locked. I have some that have locked, but a lot of them are still just curly ends. And so since that is the case, 2 times a month, I go in on my ends and I hydrate them with this conditioner. And that has been a game changer. It really helps it to lay down, not look as frizzy, and smells amazing. And then for my edges, of course, I am going in again with this here. And the rosemary mint in this has truly helped, and so that's why this oil is used on my edges, because that's where I primarily get my seborrheic dermatitis breakouts. I am due for a retie right now. I think I'm going in about 2 weeks. Let me just double check before I lie to you. Give me a second. In 2 weeks I will get a retie, so I'm 2 weeks out from my retie. I'm getting them anywhere between 4 and 6 weeks, and the rate for my reties, now that I'm 18 month, $175 is the base for a retie within those weeks. If I go past 6 weeks, it goes up to $200. Now, this didn't happen because I'm 18-month lock. It happened because the new year changed, but she has made it clear that as my hair does grow and get longer, the rate will change. But as of right now, it didn't change because of my length, because you know she long out in the streets now, you know. Like, let me hold on. Look at her, she's out here, she is hanging. Like, what stiff wear, okay? Like, girl. So she's not charging me extra because of the length. She's charging extra now because of the new year. But as my hair grow, the rate will go up. As I stated before, I haven't done many styles, so I do plan on doing styles. I have a baby shower coming up, so I do want to possibly do a braid out for that maybe. But I did not dibble and dabble this past 6 months since I did give you guys a year update. And I hadn't done any styles. I still haven't done any styles. This is what I do every single day. But I do plan on doing some styles. I'm smiling because I said that last video and I still didn't, but I will have some styles, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you subscribe. I'll start making video content about it. I do also take collagen, and I did notice that with the vitamins and minerals that I'm taking due to my health issue, if you guys have not watched my previous videos, we did cover all of the things that are wrong with me at this current time. Since I have been taking the minerals as well as the collagen, I have seen an increase in regards to the growth of the middle of my hair. I'm not sure if you guys saw how I mentioned it was breaking off and dry in my last 1 year mark. We're gonna go more into why that is now that I have more information on my health, but I've seen a huge difference at the 18-month mark now that I am taking vitamins and minerals in regards to the texture of my hair, the growth, the dryness, and even the breakage. So let's use that to segue into seborrheic dermatitis. That is the one thing that I did say in my last video, that I didn't know if there was a correlation, like or causation between Locs and seborrheic dermatitis, because I really didn't start to even have it until I got these Locs. And then a lot of you guys commented like the same for you. And so what I will tell you guys is over the holidays, what I will tell you guys is coming into fourth quarter, I did find out, I did blood tests and they actually came back fine and normal, but I did more digging because I knew something was wrong. And it comes to show that I am insulin resistant, I have high blood pressure, and I am estrogen dominant. So let's cover these things and how it affects seborrheic dermatitis, because it really blew my mind finding this out towards my 18-month mark. One of the things I researched after getting the diagnosis is that almost 90% of people who are insulin resistant has some form of seborrheic dermatitis. Like, that was mind-blowing to me, because we come on this app and we talk about the seborrheic dermatitis, But how many people have underlying health issues that they have no idea? Because I had no idea. In the 3 things I just told you, I had no idea. I even did blood tests and it did not even give me this information. So how many people have underlying issues like insulin resistance? And that's the true cause. And maybe it's the hairstyle itself that allows the side effects or the symptoms of the disorders that we have to really show itself. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I can't tell you, but I can tell you that almost 90% of people who are insulin resistant have seborrheic dermatitis. But what I can tell you is taking my vitamins and minerals has definitely been a game changer for my perimeter. My doctor also told me that I was severely deficient in vitamin D, that normally she gives about, when people come in, especially people of color, she gives them anywhere from 2,000 to 3,000 milligrams to help them with their vitamin D. However, for myself, I have to do 50,000 milligrams a week for vitamin D, because that's how bad it is. And I told her, well, I don't really go outside much because I'm a content creator. I work from inside the house. Like, I sit by the window, like that's what the light that you're getting from me right now is, but I don't even really go out on my balcony, and I have balcony furniture. And she's like, yeah, that's really bad. Well, I did more research and come to find out people who are severely, the quote said severely vitamin deficient, usually have more cases of seborrheic dermatitis than any other deficiency. Like, that is just mind-blowing, because you sit back here and you're thinking it's all these other things, my pillowcase, my bonnet that I no longer wear, because it was definitely, because I told you guys, I think in my 6-month video, how the bonnet was causing more of a breakout here for me. Well, I had underlying diagnosis that I didn't even know I had, that definitely played a part in me having these outbreaks with my seborrheic dermatitis. And as I also stated, that I am estrogen dominant, that I have an overproduction of estrogen. And what's causing that estrogen dominance right now is really my cortisol. My cortisol is too high. What's causing that high cortisol? Stress. And so having this high estrogen also, if you look it up, will show you that having that hormonal imbalance, when you have too much estrogen, definitely has a correlation with seborrheic dermatitis as well as eczema. And so coming into all of this information, guys, it was really one of those aha moments for me, because I just couldn't put a pencil on why all of a sudden, once I got locks, I got seborrheic dermatitis. And then to research seborrheic dermatitis, and so many people that have locks have it. It makes you really say, is this hairstyle, again, it just makes you say, is it the hairstyle that allows the underlying health issues that we have to really just show one of the side effects? I don't know. But I can definitely say I would strongly recommend, if you do have seborrheic dermatitis, getting tested. Like I said, I did my blood test and most of the things that came back was perfectly fine. I had to go a little bit deeper, and I went to a different doctor, and I'm actually being billed for that. It's funny, my insurance billed me, I think, $3,600 for the blood test that the other doctor ran, because she was not my doctor. Not that she's not a certified doctor, because she's not my doctor and she requested labs, they want to bill me for the labs. It's ridiculous. But went to another doctor, and yeah, I was able to see just more in depth everything that's going on. So I would strongly recommend, if you do have seborrheic dermatitis, just looking to see where your deficiencies may lie, if any, seeing if there's any underlying health issues that you may have, because treating those has ultimately treated my seborrheic dermatitis. And I don't even have any scabs or anything right now. Like, it's doing really well. This is definitely a staple for me. But even outside of that, just being able to take I'm doing magnesium, I'm doing, of course, vitamin D, I'm doing K3, I'm doing iodine, selenium, magnesium, fish oils. Whew, I hope that's all of them. It's a lot. I have a lot going on, guys, and I can definitely say I feel a huge difference overall in my health as I'm trying to balance my hormones, which I will start to make content about this, how I'm pretty much trying to balance my hormones every single day and how I'm trying to reduce those cortisol, those stress levels every single day, and the things that I'm doing throughout my day to just really keep my stress levels at bay, which in turn keeps my seborrheic dermatitis at bay. So that was probably the biggest aha 18 months in. Not seeing as much frizz, and outside of that, I'm still on this journey. I'm still loving the journey. I have no regrets, and I may have moments where I kind of miss my afro. I do not miss the maintenance, and I'm loving the length, but I definitely wish I had more of a cut so that I could really show off my face and whatnot, and it was just a little bit more neater in regards to how it looked and so forth. But overall, I am definitely still happy. I can't wait to give you guys a 2-year update. I look forward to posting more hair videos and giving you different styles, as well as how I am balancing out my body and my hormones to overall reduce all of the inflammation and things that I have going on, especially my seborrheic dermatitis. If you found this video helpful, let me know in the comments. If you have any questions about anything I said, drop them below. Make sure you like the video, guys. It helps it go out further. And if you like this type of content, I would love for you guys to subscribe. Thank you for joining me on this Wellness Wednesday. I'll see you guys on Friday, where we will be covering my top holy girl habits for 2024. That's going to help me become that girl Christian edition. I'll see you Friday. Thank you so much for following and watching this video. Bye.